Good morning, everybody. It is Ruthie Rocks, and it's December 21st, and Christmas is just a few days away. Actually, 4. Sunday will be Christmas Day, and the new year is 10 days away. And we're going to look ahead today for just a second. But first, what's going on in Las Vegas? Well, we have 120 days of inventory. That's healthy. That's 4 months. That's good. And that's based on November's figures of 68 homes sold a day. This month, we're selling 60 a day, but as we know, during the end of the month, more closings happen and it will adjust that figure probably upward. The investors are still buying 30 homes a day. And again, investors are not, I should say non-owner occupieds, because the way the MLS reports it, some of those could be second homes. But anyway, those are non-owner occupied. And that's what the heading actually says. But that's 30% of our daily sales. So that's a lot. Okay, our year to date, not December, but year to date. And then we have the $1 million homes haven't waned all year. We're still doing 4 to 5 a day. And the $1 million homes actually make up 10% of our market. And that's huge. That's huge. That's never happened before, except last year and this year. So people are coming to Vegas and buying those $1 million homes. We have a median price right now of about $430. I haven't adjusted it yet, but I will show you that if you are out there trying to get listings and wonder how this all plays out with the median being adjusted. So if the median is 430 and you go back to 2011, I have just done a little subtraction to show what the gain would be. And you where it says median price, you can put in the price of the home that what they paid for their home, and then you can figure out what their gain is. But look, everybody, if people bought homes at the end of December, they've paid 365 median, they've made a healthy gain. Even people that bought in January have made $5,000 if they bought a median price of 425, and that all adjusts accordingly. So it's not that bad. And I know Jimmy and I think I have to ask him tomorrow. We have a class tomorrow on Do You Speak Investor, which is really a great timing for that class. Anyway, if you will just look at what value there is. Jimmy suggested 420 would be the lowest we could go. And I said 425, and we're both wrong so far. And I don't think that's going to change much as what I see now in the market. And as I do the daily stats, we're still hanging in there with the 430-ish price, 430, 435-ish. So anyway, that's this is good for you to use when you go on listings, and we need more listings. And when you show this to buyers, you see that even in this, bad economy, I'll call it. I don't know if we call it a recession yet or not, but even in this bad economy, the prices of homes, they continue to go up. So that's something that you can maybe help get buyers off the fence. And what Brian Buffini says is buy now, refi later. And again, I told you the other day, just show them the interest deduction they get with that higher interest rate and evaluate that against perhaps the gain. Dr. Young says it's going to be a 10% gain next year in appreciation. So we'll see, because they all predict that the interest rates are going to go down toward the end of the year. And if that happens, then we will have appreciation. So we'll have appreciation anyway, I suspect, but in any event, the end of the year will tell the tale. And then 2024 should be a really good year. So looking ahead, 2024 is going to be a banner year. So you all have a whole year to get ready for your battle plan and get listings and get people to know, like, and trust you. Get familiar. Start using printed materials because, TikTok might go away. So as I've always said, the social media platforms are rented ground. So you have to make sure that you are doing your pop buys if you're a Brian Buffiniite, or just stopping by to meet and greet people, have open houses. Maybe your open house plan this year should be on fire, because you will get looky-loos that become buyers. And some of those looky-loos might be from California, and they're wanting to move here because California is having quite a challenge, on many fronts.